What's going on, my trainer club? Today we're gonna get you prepped and ready to keep on maximizing on that water event. I knew the tasks were coming out, but I just want to take a time, instead of posting them in the comments below, to give you a video to make sure you can max out. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, how are you doing on your water event? Do you have any shinies? Let me know in the comments below, what are your wins of the water event so far? I can't wait to see you guys. I can't wait to connect more with you guys. I appreciate you guys, and thank you for everybody that tuned into the live stream yesterday when we got that shiny Magikarp like in the first 10 minutes. That was super awesome. I really appreciate you guys. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna check out the water tasks, what the correlating 100% IVs are, which ones you're gonna look out for, as well as the raid bosses. I'm gonna give you a couple counter guides, as well as the 100% IVs. So the reason why I'm doing this video is because I saw all the information that I was gonna have to type out for you guys in the comments that I told you I was gonna pin, and I was like, man, it's really worth it for me to just do another video so that we can connect, so that we can make sure that you guys are maximizing. Because number one, I think the Carvanha shiny is absolutely amazing. Number two, I love the Barboach shiny. It puts a little bit of relevance in it for me. I know for all you PvP players, you're already clicking on all those Barboaches to get good ones because Wishcash is a beast. But now we can check out the raids, we can check out the research tasks, and we can be prepped to maximize on this. So one other thing I wanted to mention, which in my stream yesterday, somebody mentioned this. So if you guys are having trouble getting these psychic type Pokemon, one thing that you can do for the Jirachi quest is you can pop a Melton box. And some people were like, what's a Melton box? So make sure you check out my video up here. It's a little bit older, but it's still relevant. So what you do is you basically trade a Pokemon into Pokemon Let's Go through a Nintendo Switch, and then you get a Melton box, and you basically get 20 steel type Pokemon almost guaranteed. I think it was ranging between 19 and like 21. I believe it was 19 was the pretty set number, but like right off the bat in 30 minutes, you're guaranteed to get that with the magnetic lure. You know, you're pretty set up. So that's definitely a great way to get that. So right now we're gonna get into what are the 100% IVs for the research tasks, what research tasks should you look out for and complete, and then for the raid bosses, I'm gonna give you a quick little counter guide overview, and then we are going to get into the 100% IVs. So let's do it right now. All right, guys, so for the tasks, if you guys didn't listen to me, I highly suggest that you put on a water type Pokemon, in specific, either a Piplup, or in specific, either a Magikarp or a Whelmer, just to stack up candy, and because it's super easy to get those candy because you're getting half distance. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the first task is going to have a lot to do with walking your buddy. So if you can get that candy faster, you can turn through more of these tasks, and you can get more shiny potentials for the Barboach. So for the water festival, and just to note, it has to say the water festival in the tasks for this to be a task, right? For in relation to the water festival. If not, it's gonna be one of the tasks that is revolving in the monthly. So the first task is gonna be earn a candy walking your buddy. Water festival task is going to be a Barboach with a shiny potential, 100% IV at 351. The second is gonna be catch 5 water type Pokemon. Love this task because it's going to be a Krabby with the shiny potential, 100% IV at 669. I love this one. Thankfully, I got it at GoFest, but on to the next one. And this is going to be a task. So task number 1, earn the candy. Task number 3, defeat a Team Rocket Go Grunt, right? This is going to be a must do. It is going to be a shiny potential for the Carvanha with a 100% IV at 437. So number 1, earn the candy. Number 2, if you see defeat a Team Rocket Grunt, you have to do these tasks. Do as many as possible. You want to try to get a good quality shiny, not because they're meta relevant, but because they are so cool. So the more shiny potentials that you have to click and to encounter, the better off you're going to be. And then take 5 snapshots, love this task, of water type Pokemon. I haven't seen this snapshot task before, but it is going to be a shiny potential for a seal, 100% IV at 416. So if you guys don't have a shiny seal, there's gonna be seal out there. You're gonna have to get out there, and you're going to have to do this task. I love it. I would love a good quality champagne shiny seal. I love that color. It's amazing. And then if you evolve 3 Carvanha or Barboach, which could take a decent amount of candy, if you aren't surplused in this, you may want to hold off, but it is going to give you a shiny potential for the Clamperl, 100% IV at 544. And the next one is a pretty cool task. Unfortunately, you cannot get a shiny potential from this variant, or this evolution, I should say. It is going to be hatch 5 eggs for the potential to get a Blastoise. Yes, I said it, a Blastoise. It is a great dust addition to your game, although we don't have the triple dust. Still, you get a decent amount of dust from it, and it's gonna have 100% IV at 1057. And then you can do the last task of the water event, which will be win 2 raids for an Azumarill at 680, 100% IV. Unfortunately, you can't get it in a shiny, so that is it for the tasks. But we have one more that is going to give you Stardust, which is going to be catch 10 water type Pokemon for 1000 Stardust. Highly suggest that you guys get out there and hit this task. So what are the tasks that I'm going to recommend? Number 1 is the first task, earn a candy walking your buddy, obviously for the shiny Barboach. Number 2 is going to be defeat a Team Rocket Go Grunt for a Carvanha. And number 3 is definitely going to be take the 5 snapshots of the water type Pokemon. You can also get photobombed and be able to add to your badge. And then the last one is going to be catch 10 water type Pokemon for the Stardust. It's always great to just get an easy 1000 Stardust for something that you're going to be doing anyway. Super great, like catch 8 Pokemon at the sponsor stops and stuff like that. I know that in my video when we covered it, we were talking about all of the potential amazing Pokemon that were going to spawn. Unfortunately, from what I've seen after my first day of grinding, I did not see one Phoebus. I did not see a Lapras spawn, which doesn't super surprise me because they're usually rare. So what you want to do is keep hunting, keep looking, especially in the rainy weather. Rainy weather is going to be the greatest time to play during the water event, obviously because everything is going to be boosted, right? So the water and the rain is going to be the best time, although it's going to be raining typically outside, so it's going to be a little bit harder to play. But if you have that water boost in game, get out there and start hunting because all the water spawns are going to be absolutely everywhere. So beyond this, now we are going to check out, right, here we go, the raid bosses. So for the raid bosses, we have 2 tier 4s that are water related, and then we have a tier 3 that's water related. So the tier 4s are going to be Blastoise as well as the Lapras, and the tier 3 is going to be the Vaporeon. So as far as the counter goes, like I said in my other video, I highly suggest just going with the electric type attackers, right? Like you can use grass, and in sunny weather they're going to be the most effective. However, if either of 2 of these 3 guys that get the ice moves, right, Lapras is going to get Blizzard, which is going to destroy any grass Pokemon. The Blastoise is going to get Ice Beam, which is also going to destroy, not quite as bad, but here's what I recommend as far as the raid goes, right? If you're doing tier 1 or 2, you don't have to worry about it, right? Like you can IV check these guys super easily, and you just want to basically throw in a super powerful electric type Pokemon and just get it done, right? It's super easy. These other ones are going to be a little bit more challenging. So for the Vaporeon, I know definitely you can duo it. It's definitely a little bit more tanky, so you want to be a little bit careful on the Vaporeon. Make sure you have a little bit of backup, but I don't suggest doing too many Vaporeons. Like if you're a new player and you don't have a Vaporeon, you can definitely do that, but don't invest a ton of resources because we have Shiny Rayquaza, we have the dogs coming out soon, we have the Azelf or the Mesprit or the Uxie, depending on where you're at on Wednesday, right? Which we're definitely going to cover that in a different video. And so that's easy to obtain an Eevee and just evolve it until you hit a Vaporeon with luck. Or you can do the naming trick and name it Rainer if you haven't done that, but make sure you have a good one if you haven't. So as far as the Blastoise and the Lapras go, I highly suggest if you haven't got a good Lapras, you can do this raid because he's definitely rare, he's hard to obtain, and he is a tanky Pokemon. So I would suggest going in with at least 3 or 4 players because his defense is way up. His attack is not super high, but his defense is up, so he's going to be harder. And the Blastoise gets the Ice Beam, so it could be a little bit dicey. So those guys I would suggest going in with at least 3. I'm sure you could duo the Blastoise, but the Lapras I don't know on the other hand. So as far as the best attackers for these guys, what I highly suggest using, like I said, is going to be all electric. Similar to the Suicune, number 1, I would suggest Raikou. Number 2, Magnezone. Number 3, Electivire. Those are the counters that I would go ahead and use. If you don't have those guys, you can start tearing down on other electric Pokemon. You can do like a Luxray, you can do a Jolteon and other things like that, but stick towards the top. I'm sure most of you guys have those by now. The other thing I would recommend if you choose to do grass and it's sunny out and you know that it's not going to have it or you just don't care, you know, Roserade, you can do the Venusaur with the Frenzy Plant, which is a Community Day move, and you can also do the Tangrowth and you can do the Leafeon as well. So just focus on the grass if you choose to do that, but just know that you're going to be dealing potentially a lot of damage against, right? You're going to get a lot of damage, you're going to be taking a lot of damage. So now let's just get into the couple. Those 3 that I mentioned, 100% IV, so you guys know, like, oh, if I see it, like I really want want to try, because Lapras honestly is a little bit difficult to catch. It's not going to get the Ice Beam Community Day move, but it's still going to be a good Pokemon. It's still a good Pokemon to put into your decks, and you have a shiny potential. So the 100% IVs for these three are going to be Lapras 100% IV is going to be 1509 or 1886 weather boosted under 2 conditions, snow or rain. Blastoise 100% IV is going to be 1409 or weather boosted under rainy weather only. He's only water. He does get the ice move at 1761. And the last one is going to be the Vaporeon 1779 100% IV level 20 or weather boosted under rainy conditions only. He's not going to get any ice moves, 2225. So those are the 100% IVs, guys. Make sure to get out there, make sure to play a lot, make sure to pineapple a lot of these guys that you need candy for, especially those really high ones. Like I said, at some point, if you need to evolve a Whalmer, get a ton of Whalmer candy, get the Carvanha candies, not super common. Look for those shinies, get out there. I love the Barboach shiny, I love the Carvanha shiny especially. Make sure to do those 3 tasks that I mentioned, and make sure to have as much fun as possible, because we have the water event going on. Do your Rayquaza raids, look out for that 2191 100% IV, and I hope you guys have fun maxing out. Thank you to all my likers, commenters, subscribers, and my sharers. That helps me out a ton. Guys, we are growing so much. I really appreciate you guys. I'm honored that I'm able to help you guys play the game at a higher level, to help you have more fun and be more strategic about your game, so that you get more enjoyment out of it in the long run. And then, of course, thank you to all my Patreon members who have taken their subscriptions to that next level. I greatly, greatly appreciate you guys. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video, but we're also going downtown Chicago right now. It is 6 a.m. in Chicago. I have to be downtown at 8. We're gonna do Rayquaza raids the entire weekend, so I will probably have a vlog video. So if you guys have made it into the end, right, and you're here right now, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about my vlog videos. I really try to put out as much content and tips as I possibly can. I will never compromise that, but I also want to give you guys a little bit of perspective of how we raid, how we play, and things that we experience. So I will see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I just want to take a moment and sincerely thank all of my Patreon members, everybody that has taken their subscription to the next level and chosen to support me on this platform. I greatly appreciate you guys. As a growing channel and really trying to grow and improve as much as I possibly can, I really appreciate the extra support. You guys mean the absolute world to me. I cannot wait to connect with you soon, and I appreciate you guys all for being a part of the Trainer Club. I will see you guys out on that next video.